What's going on, guys? Out here on a no heat call. This house has two gas furnaces, two Lennox gas furnaces, and just going to show you what I found. Another technician was out here, condemned the furnace control board, wasn't sending power to the gas valve, and the discharge air sensor was bad. So I came out here for the first time, changed the board, changed the DAT sensor, and just started turning everything on and looking around. And well, I'll let you take a look at what I was seeing. First of all, I was seeing a bunch of rust. See, rusted out burner compartment, rusted out heat exchangers. So that sent up red flags. You can see I got a hole cut in this terribly installed 12-inch bypass. But bypass damper is right behind the flue. There's no handle on the bypass, so anytime the fan would come on, the bypass would just do whatever it wanted to do. There's no counterweight, it's not a static bypass or anything. So what I did for testing purposes is I drove a screw closing that bypass damper so I wasn't recirculating. So I started looking around. This is 90,000 BTU furnace, and you can see we have another furnace over here. So I started looking at the ductwork and instantly jumped out to me. These are our only two returns. 90,000 BTU furnace, 3.5 ton evaporator coil. I haven't seen the outdoor unit, so I'm guessing it's probably a 3, maybe a 3.5. But these two ducts are 10-inch. 10. So you got a 12 bypass, two 10s, and that's it on this unit. Also have what appears to be 12 and another 12. Two zones. Oh, excuse me. That is in fact a 10. So we got a 10, a 10. You got two dampers. So two 10s, a 12-inch bypass, and two 10-inch returns. Obviously, this thing isn't going to work properly. It's been cycling on limit up here. Let's see, we're running at 140, 147 and climbing. The temporized design for this furnace is 40 to 70. It's about 68 degrees downstairs, so obviously you do the math, we're at the upper end of that. But then we'll come over here to our other furnace, which is not zoned. It says it's the main unit, which came off to me as odd because it's small. Typically the main unit is the larger of the two. 70,000 BTU furnace on a 2.5 ton air conditioner. And I mean, without even knowing what size these ducts are, you can see that they are incredibly large compared to the other one. If you look right here, hopefully you can see, that is a 16. And we got two much larger returns over here. That is, and my furnace just cycled on limit again over there, but I believe that is either a 12 or a 14, and this is either a 14 or a 16. So these units are not terribly new. 2010. So what appears to have happened is when these were installed during new home construction, they flip-flopped these two furnaces in coils. So yeah, we got some quotes to make out here, because this is never ever going to work properly. So what they're going to have to do is a whole lot of work in a nutshell. So I thought that was interesting, but like I said, that 70,000 BTU furnace should be on this duct system, and this 90,000 BTU furnace should be on that duct system. So thought it was a fun one to come across. If there's more stuff that I notice, I'll be sure to add it to the video. If not, we'll send it over to the sales guys, and they can come out here, do some load calculations and duct designs, and see what we can come up with to make this right. 9 years has been like this. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos to come. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.